Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Indiana. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And seeing where Indiana is, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Pacers, they've got Smith. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. And, Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hield can't hit. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Brown. And that one is good.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Horford. And finished off by Brown.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down, if the defense doesn't stop him.
Now, here's Halliburton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Healed against Brown. 5 on the clock with the shot. Healed, can't hit. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays great way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Hield. From outside the arc. That one misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. No good again that time. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Brown, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brogdon against Halliburton. The pass to Hield. Puts up a 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. Turner with the steal. Here's Hield. Some solid defense from Brown.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Horford trying to free himself up. Chalk up 2 there.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Halliburton outside. Hield against Horford. Hield can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Brogdon with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Now, here is Halliburton. Passes to Arte. Back to Halliburton. Off with the layup. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside Tatum. Fires top of the key. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pacers trail by 8. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon-Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Smith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Hield. Celtics also with a sub. Gallinari's checked in.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And here's Boston. They're on a 17-5 run. Brogdon the pass to Horford. Feeds it to Tatum. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Halliburton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make some. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Pacers trail by 8. And here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jackson passes to Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brogdon outside. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Dishes it to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Brown. Tatum against Tice. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. He's got 12.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Halliburton. He has 5. Pass to Tice. Now McConnell. Halliburton outside. And Indiana, another 3.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now the pass to Tatum. There's the feed to Horford. Passes it to Brogdon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Longley's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Jason Tatum. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Pacers call time here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Tice throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Longley kicks to White. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 8. Brown the pass to Gallinari. He dishes it to White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Vonleh. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Jackson passes to Bitadze. Here's Halliburton. Inside. And stolen by Vonleh. Here's White. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pacers trail by 12. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bitadze. Halliburton for three. That shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside, Smart. Gallinari left side. Over Halliburton. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Tice passes to Jackson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
19 seconds left here in the first quarter. White with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 4. Gallinari in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness where they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. He is all hustle.
And undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, T.J. McConnell is out there with Hield. And there's Jackson, and it's Brissett in at the three. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Smart on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Smith checked in for the Pacers. And the Celtics also making a change. Robert Williams is checked in for Gallinari. Pacers trail by 5.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
There's the pass to Bitadze. To the paint. Here's Brissett. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Williams. He kicks it to White. Now here's Vonleh. Here's Pritchard. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Bitadze, the pass to Hield. Smith outside. Now McConnell. Over Smart. And he overshot that one, missing. White inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket. But he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit and analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too. It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
McConnell scanning the floor. Smith right side. Healed from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. It's White on the wing. Kicks it to Smart. Healed the pass to Brissett. Indiana moving it around. Williams against Healed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell, and it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Down low, here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
White against Smith. White dishes to Vonleh. It's good. Vonleh's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell passes to Turner. Healed outside. Back to Turner. The dish to Heal. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over White. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford. He's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Tatum in for Derek White. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Smith. Now McConnell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. With the teardrop, the rebound by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Williams against Turner. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And here is Hield. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Passes it to Orte. To the middle. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He was all alone on that one. Tatum's got 15.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Pacers trail by 9. McConnell with it. Hield outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Horford gets the bucket.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Over Hield. Again, the Celtics good for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Pass to Hield. To the inside, Smith. And just miss after miss right now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
McConnell against Horford. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. This one for 3. And the rejection by Smith. That's a 2 from Hield. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Pritchard. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Daniel Tice comes in for Buddy Hield. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Boston, Alinari comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Pritchard.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The 3 from Tatum. Left side, Brown. Tries again. They get it again. Here's Horford. Here's Brogdon. Horford trying to free himself up. And finally, that one's good. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Duarte. Indiana again missing. Here's Boston now. They're on a 19-6 run. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Halliburton. Horford no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. The Pacers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Boston leading by 17. Now here's Brogdon. 8 points for him. Horford the pass to Gallinari. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Brogdon against Halliburton. And Gallinari kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Brogdon against Halliburton. Gallinari surveying the D. Brown outside. Brogdon outside. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Duarte, and it's blocked by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He feeds it to Gallinari, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Halliburton against Brogdon. Passes to Duarte. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you take a look at the size and long strides that Brogdon takes there. That's what put the defense in a tough spot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon hits them both. Here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Tice. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton kicks to Tice. Pass to Duarte. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Indiana again missing. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics In command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming off an outstanding game last time out, it doesn't look like he's lost any of that momentum here tonight. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to win.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Hield can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Turner against Brogdon. Inside, the 11-footer. The rebound by Turner. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
And finished off by Brown.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Now Halliburton. Outside Turner. Here's Duarte. Guarded by Tatum. The shot no good by Duarte.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Horford dishes to Williams. Brogdon with it. Halliburton picks him up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with him.
For Boston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
The first free throw is good. Brogdon hits them both. Pacers trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Hield, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Halliburton against Brogdon. Here's Duarte. He has 6. Williams with the block. Duarte passes to Turner. Shot clock at 5. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brogdon outside. To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the pass to Turner. Hield outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Smith. They need this. The shot no good by Duarte. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Shoots a fader, and another basket for Boston.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Duarte. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And the first one drops. Indiana making some changes. Brissett has checked in for Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Celtics, Derek White comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so he hits both. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Williams passes to White. Over McConnell. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Duarte. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Here's Duarte. He's got 8. Pass to McConnell. Here's Duarte. At the elbow, it's Turner. That's good from 17 feet away. Turner's got 6.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
Horford finds Williams. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. The shot no good by Duarte.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by McConnell. Kicks it to Smart. McConnell against Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 8.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The pass to Smith. Here's Duarte. 8 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Gallinari's checked in. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. And Turner kicks to McConnell. And stolen by White. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Boston also with the sub. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Here's Duarte. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, White. He kicks to Vonleh. Smart deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, White. No good on the 3. The Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Duarte. Pass to Bitadze. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he makes the first. Daniel Tice is checked in for Brissett. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Smart. To the middle, here's Vonleh. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Vonleh's got 8 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Vonleh's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's McConnell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Smart with the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Duarte. Up top, McConnell. White covering. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Jackson gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Smart passes to Pritchard. Now, here's Vonleh. D right on him. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now the pass to Duarte. from 13. It's not going to go for him. And it's Boston the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Gallinari. Passes it to Pritchard. Outside, White. Hits it from three-point range. White's got his second bucket.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Here's Vitadze. 6 points for him. Duarte passes to Jackson. Indiana with a new shot clock. Vitadze can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Driving the lane. Smart on the wing. Gallinari outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Tatum at the elbow. Pass to Vonleh. And here's Tice. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 12.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Tatum's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
The pass to Vonleh. Back to White. Gallinari with it. Vonleh at the elbow. A rebound by Vitadze.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Derek White picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That's good from McConnell.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Vonleh, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for White. And both free throws good for McConnell. Celtics leading by 19 points. Passes it to Tatum. 51 seconds left in the third. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Brown's got 15.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Here's McConnell. Bank shot, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the lob to the hoop, and Tice throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Brown against McConnell. 6 to shoot. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston leading by 22. We've got Daniel Tice. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Smith, and it's Bitadze in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Tice. Brown. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Brogdon against Halliburton. Now here's Hield. Down low. Here's Bitadze. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Tatum. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Brown outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists now in the game. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game, calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brogdon against Halliburton. Hield left side. Pass to Bitadze. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hield, the pass to Bitadze. Count that one. Bitadze's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The pass to Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Williams trying to break free. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Now Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Brogdon with it. Halliburton picks him up. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
To the paint. It's stolen by Hield. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Halliburton passes to Turner. Smith trying to break loose. Here's Brissett. No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 19 points. Brown drives in. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And the Pacers call time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Turner against Williams. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Up top, Hield. Hits the jumper in space.
And no one knows their job better than Hield. To energize the offense, handle a big chunk of that scoring load.
Passes it to Tatum. And here is Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
so Horford gets 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Brown outside. Down low. That's good from Williams. The assist by Brown. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket. Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On the wing, Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Brogdon. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Offensive rebound. The Celtics have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And it's Brown missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Smith with a wide open look. Indiana again missing. Here's Brogdon and the rejection by Smith. Hield outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Tatum. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 21. Poked away. Halliburton outside. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Duarte, guarded by Tatum. First one falls. That one misses.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Brogdon looking it over. In the corner. Tatum with it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 16 points here in the second half.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Halliburton finds Hield. And, Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Celtics leading by 21. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Brogdon against Halliburton. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist in the game. Brogdon against Halliburton. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Here's Duarte. Buries it down low. And the Celtics with possession here. 16-point lead. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Kicks to Tatum from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Turner against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Brogdon hits them both. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Halliburton passes to Turner. Dishes it to Heel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Heel. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari outside to the middle. Here's Brown. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got 28.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a 2-1 record on the year with one final game left to go against the Pacers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jaylen Brown.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Halliburton. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two. That's good from Halliburton. So both teams making some changes here. Halliburton hits them both. Here's Smart. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart goes in, and he makes that one. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a five-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time